Hey everybody, today we're out here in the Colton community.
Hello. How are you all?
Good morning to you guys.
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't know where Colton is, it is in between College Station and Houston, hence the name
Colton. It is a 5,800 acre master plan community. Currently right now the temperature is around...
It's around 78 degrees right now, but it's really windy. I don't know if you can hear that, but the weather is beautiful, very beautiful.
We have our usual umbrella.
And there's also a lot of noise going on around there. I don't know if you guys can. There's a lot of construction. That's the amenity. Those are the amenities, by the way. They're not built yet. And we're in front of the maps here.
Yes, the sign here. And what will it come, Benjamin? Here, if you point it here in this area, like the Colton amenities, what will come with Colton? It will come with 186 green space and trails, 10-foot wide hike and bike, championship disc golf course designed by Hook. Is that Hook Design?
I think so. Hook Design.
And on-site lifestyle team, event hall,
24/7 gym,
splash pad, playground, picnic areas, ninja park. Oh, never heard of that.
I don't know.
Amphitheater and an on-site, obviously HOA, because this is a master plan community with planned unit development.
Yeah.
So let's have them show this entire map here.
This is called Arroyos Park. Okay.
Yes.
And by the way, that like what I just pointed to you guys over there, that's most likely going to be where more of the amenities are going to be located. Some of those amenities. And by the way, this is called Navigation Green.
So you'll not get lost. And the builders here, you can show the builders.
Everybody.
Yes, it's a lot of reputable builders. We plan to visit Frederick Harris Estate Homes. What else? Partners in Building.
Partners in Building. That's what we'll be visiting today.
And make sure to watch our videos before, because we featured, I believe, what did we feature?
In our last video, we featured
David Weekley.
David Weekley.
And Coventry.
Coventry, and there was one more. I think it was Weston.
Yes, Weston Homes. Right, yes. You can. We'll put that in our link in the description. So let's look at this further before we go to Frederick Harris.
This is one of the maps.
Yes. You will see there the lot, the 45 feet, 45 foot, 50 foot, 55 foot. Then all of these are already here. Kind of like, categorized.
There's also 14 model homes. So it's like Disney World, but for homes.
So here it's an 80 foot, the one that we'll be visiting. Frederick Harris, the biggest one.
Partners in Building.
And where is that here? It's somewhere.
Where it's right here in the model home loop. This is where we are right now in this star. It says you are here, and these are the two 80-foot model homes that we'll be visiting, and they are beautiful, guys. We've been there before, and we're very excited to give you a tour.
And they will kind of like build over here, so that's the same color. See?
Oh yes, so
the 80 foot.
Yes, so you can see in the colors for the corresponding sections. You can see it throughout the map.
And what else? I think there's like future development here. 249 Aggie Express, and the school district will be Magnolia ISD.
Yes, very reputable school district as well.
It will be on-site school. So let's head out to the models.
Let's go do it. Okay, so we just came from there. That's the map area, guys, and we're just gonna give you a quick overview of all the builders in this model home loop. So here we got Partners in Building, very beautiful home. Here you got Frederick Harris Estate Homes. So those are the two homes that we'll be visiting.
Yes.
These next two homes here are also really nice.
J. Patrick Homes. We have Dries
Custom Homes, this one. And there are still a little bit of like green spaces here, but those most likely will not be there by the time this community is developed. Here we got David Weekley and Coventry homes.
If they want to see the inside of Coventry, they can check out our other videos showing
Yes.
that.
Our previous video of Colton goes over it. Here we got Weston. These are both 60-foot homes. And Highland homes.
50 foot, yes. Highland Homes is 50 foot.
Well, that section is 60 foot.
Yes,
in,
yes.
In the map, if you're
Yes,
looking at
in
the
the
map.
map.
There's Perry homes. Beezer homes.
These are all beautiful model homes, by the way.
Yeah, I like these.
They have a different style here in Colton.
Highland homes. And Village Builders.
Did they know that Village Builders is Lennar as well? Just wanted to bring that up.
Oh yes, they got acquired. Oh yeah, that was Weston Homes there, and this is this is David Weekly Homes here. Okay, you guys, this community is massive, and just to reiterate, this community takes up around over 5,700 acres, and let me just pull up my list here. There's over 186 acres of green space and trails. I think you guys already saw that earlier. But you guys already know it's zoned to Magnolia ISD. Some of the nearby schools here include Williams Elementary, Magnolia Parkway Intermediate, Magnolia Parkway Junior High, as well as Magnolia West High School. Okay, so these are the 80-foot homes.
Yes. Our first stop is Partners in Building. Let's meet up with the sales counselor.
Yes.
And they don't have a specific name for this floor plan. I think the names is more of a number floor plan.
Yes, this one's like, look at that, celebrating over 40 years. They're established 1986.
And I forgot, what is the HOA here? I think for the HOA, it's around
I got it right here on my...
1,440 per year. Yes, that's what
Yes,
I
that's what
have
we see.
here. And
Crest Management Company.
yes, Crest Management Company, correct.
I like what they did with the garden out here.
Right.
And also, this is what is supposed to be a garage. Currently, it is
And we
not.
can get more information about this model home. And hang on here, I'm trying to see.
There's one more place here where there's supposed to be a garage, right over there.
Because I don't know if this brochure is even accurate, Ben. See, this is the model, right? But
Oh,
I don't think
yes.
this is the address of that. See, it's pointing to a different address, so we
Yeah,
can
so
just kind of
the flyers they
confirm.
gave us were wrong.
So let's
Go
and I
check it
think
out, though.
okay, they have a different style door here. Hang on.
Okay, let's go enter inside. This door was a little bit tough to open. This is known as a pivot door. You can
Okay,
see.
it's a huge.
Look at it, it's massive. Got a grand foyer. Just want to make sure that's locked. Here you got the office area. Also some grand doors in here. Pretty sure this is where the sales counselor is going to be, by the way, so we're not gonna mess with anything inside there.
Look at the crown molding, Ben.
Yes, look at that. It's kind of like wood a little bit.
Okay,
right?
so for this, we look at the floor plan to make sure.
You just want to verify that the information on here that they gave us is correct. First of all, guys, I just want to take a moment to take a look at this living room. Look at that. This is beautiful. You sort of got like a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace here, as well as like some accent cabinetry on the sides. You have some very large windows, top to bottom, top and bottom, showing the outside, in which there is a pool and some more backyard patio space over there, which we can take a look at later. Also has another map of the park that they're building, and that's still under construction. And this is the kitchen. And we'll take a look at this in a bit, but first, let's go to the primary bedroom.
I love this pivot door, Benjamin. It's kind of different, but I guess for security's sake, you have to cover it, right? Because you can see through from the outside.
Yes,
that's
you
what I
definitely
think.
have to cover it. And the door is heavy, so you have to use a lot of strength to
Pull
open
it.
that.
Yeah. See? There you go. A demo there.
But just wanted to show off this very nice foyer area. But let's continue on to the primary bedroom.
Yes, go ahead.
Or actually, and also to the left here, you have the utility room.
To give them a better idea, this home has 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 1 half bath, 3-car garage, around more than 4,000 square feet of living space.
Wow.
So it's huge. So, good cabinets. And I love the herringbone checkered pattern, right?
Checkered pattern.
And oh, it goes through your primary bath.
Yeah, so this is the primary bath. But let's kind of walk through the primary bedroom first and then go to the bath.
Okay, sure. Just wanted to show them that it's easily accessible from the primary bathroom.
Yes. And of course, you guys will know that this door leads to the garage.
I think it's a 3-car tandem. Is it tandem? Just verify to make sure.
So it is, it's a 3-car garage for this whole home, but this part of the garage just houses 2 cars.
Okay, gotcha.
And then on the other side of the home, you got one more garage for 1 more car.
Okay.
Just to
I like
clarify
that it has windows here, so it's kind of like open. You can see natural light in the garage. Usually, a garage does not have a window, right?
Yeah, so it's not so dark in here.
Yes. We don't even have to turn on the lights.
Oh yeah, there's no lights turned on here. A lot of natural lighting.
Walk here. Oh, this was the primary. Ooh, I love the barn door here. Barn style.
The barn door. Oh, that leads into the primary bath. Cool.
Let's head here instead. At least
let's head here
we're
first.
flowing
Let's check
through.
this out.
Yes. Double sink. Oh, the sink is in the wall side, not here. See that?
Attached
That's
on the
nice.
wall.
Interesting. I rarely see that.
You got a massive shower enclosure.
This is typically separated from the glass, but I like how they did it, Ben, because at least you can stay inside here like a sauna, and any wet area is separated from the dry area.
Yes. So
Yes.
kind of a smart design they did here. It's like just one big shower enclosure. They include the tub and showers.
And it's like a super
everything.
shower. You have 2 shower heads there as well.
Couldn't you
The
technically?
entire family can go inside. Like after you dip in the pool, just head on here, right? To clean up yourself.
Wait, Jennifer, could you technically call this like a tub and shower combo?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
could
you're
technically
right.
call it a tub and shower combo, but
Yes.
way more fancy.
But a separate tub and shower, right? You're right. You look at the tiles, it's all the way up in the ceiling. This will give you some ideas on how you can customize your own future home. So I love how the floor plan and the model, the signs, that there's a step also there, Ben, to the leading to, like a step thing.
Yes, you're right. So they really meticulously designed this. Okay, moving on to this bathroom. You got the toilet right there. And you also have a really large, oversized walk-in closet with its own center countertop here. And
Center island, like a kitchen,
Yeah,
but
it's like a
it's a
kitchen.
center, like a cabinet for all your jewelries. It's like a dresser here. Can you open one of the cabinets so at least they can see?
They haven't added any fixtures on it.
You know, jewelries, additional storage space.
Very well made, and might need a ladder to like get on those top areas.
Yeah, we're short, by the way. Yeah, we're short people. Okay.
And, I like how they included windows there too. Gives it more light.
Yeah, basically only 2 lights are on here, 2 bulb lights, and the attic space is also in this area.
And once again, this door leads to the utility room. We were here earlier. So
Yes.
we're just back where we started.
So after you're done taking a bath, you can put your laundry immediately here. You don't have to go through the primary bathroom. Primary bedroom.
Yes.
Because you have access to that. And it's rare for some floor plans to be that way. But it's nice to know that they're incorporating that nowadays. I think they're listening to the feedbacks.
Yes.
Right, Ben?
For sure. So make sure to give feedback. And also for us, we listen to your feedback as well. So
Yes,
we would love for you guys to leave a comment. Tell us how we're doing, which communities you want us to visit next.
Make sure to subscribe. That's our goal here, to produce more content like this.
Here's the primary bedroom. You got like sort of vaulted ceilings here with a bunch of wood beams. Gives it a really good accent. You also get some stunning views of the pool.
Nice view.
Yeah, you know, as spring and summer is coming around, it's kind of that season again.
Right. I'm
Pool
not looking
season.
forward to the summer though. It's already hot as it is.
Yeah, it's still winter, isn't it, right, Jennifer?
Yes, it is.
So
But I think the temperature today will go higher later at around 80, mid 80s. So
yes, but it's still pretty windy, so I'm fine with it.
okay, where are we heading next? Oh,
We're
wow.
now going to take a deeper look at this living room. So,
Wow,
if you look at the very top,
that's a nice crown molding.
yeah, the molding that they got.
Also the painted ceiling too, Ben.
Yes, the color sort of accents the ceiling as well, and that sort of wood molding. Pretty sure that's wood. Yes. And I mentioned it earlier. You got a
Fireplace.
floor-to-ceiling fireplace
Yes,
here.
floor to ceiling.
Stone, as well as a lot of accent cabinetry. And do you notice the flooring, Jennifer?
Oh, yes. I think it's an engineered wood plank.
Beautiful. And of course, you got your staircase going up to this second part. We can take a look at that later.
Okay, they have a huge island kitchen here. Also a bar style that you can have your breakfast.
I really like
And
what
wrap
they did with this
around
kitchen.
also wood, right?
Yes.
Wood panel, wood, yeah, you're right. Wrap around for the island.
And most likely, usually most of the time with these types of things, they're most likely going to be upgrades.
Yeah,
So-
and again, this is partners in building. You can do whatever you want to do based on your taste. We're just showing you what the model looks like, and maybe in the future you can kind of pattern your future home. Yes.
Get a better idea. Out
Look
of it.
at this cabinet, Benjamin. This is not even a cabinet. Like they put like a
Oh
lamp.
yes, they put a lamp on it. That's interesting. And the vent hood is also just one whole. Yeah, look at that. Oh, gosh. 6-burner range here, as well as like another griddle type place where you can grill stuff. And you've got sort of a herringbone pattern once again. And I like these fixtures that they added here. See that? Very nice fixtures.
At least you'll have some ideas on what to choose. And I like the different combination of the wood, trash pull out, the wood, and the color combination, wood
brown
color
and white.
here, brown and white.
Brown, white,
yes.
gold.
Yes, making it like a farm style, modern vibe kind of thing. And that's
And-
the built-in fridge, right?
The built-in fridge. I'm more of a fan of the built-in fridges. Really nice.
But again, these are possibilities, and they have the microwave there.
The microwave in the bottom.
And this is like a double oven.
Yes.
Okay.
And
They also have the underlight kitchen cabinet lighting, so you see. Okay.
Very awesome. If you're like cooking, if you're in a cooking show, or if you want to cook for the whole family, great place right here to
Yes,
cater,
and
especially.
And I like this is open too, and there's no door blocking here, because sometimes builders have a door, and I think they also listen to feedbacks, and the door,
The door like opens to
yes,
the,
and hits that.
I know inspectors, I've seen those inspector videos where they flag that and it's horrible design, horrible design. But this is
nice.
This is a great design, what they did here. And going to this side of the home, you're gonna have one of the guest bedrooms on this side. Here's a sort of like breakfast coffee area.
Yeah, nice
you can make
nook,
some
coffee nook, right?
I'm more of a tea person myself.
You can put your tea there then. Okay,
Here's one of the guest bedrooms.
Is this like a guest suite? Okay, like a guest suite because it has its own
Has its own,
bathroom
yeah,
there, full bathroom.
ensuite bath with a tub and shower combo. The vanity there as well. I like what they did this as well. They colored it like a dark green. With some views of the outside.
I like the huge windows. Look at that huge window there. Another huge window. You hardly do not need to open lights here. And let's look at this. Hang on, let me look at the closet space. Oh, let me open that. High ceiling too.
Walk in. Walk
Yes,
in.
walk in.
It's a walk-in
so go
closet.
inside.
Wow.
Just walk in.
Okay. You can see how big I am inside.
Or short you are. No, just kidding. Benjamin. Okay.
And seems like throughout the home they also have a lot of electric fans that you can operate.
Yes.
With
That's the fan
by
assigned to
remote.
this room. Okay.
I'm in love with this home. Oh my goodness, this is so nice.
What's this, Ben? I noticed there's another door.
Let's check it out. I bet this is a closet. I'm pretty sure there's more closet space.
Like a linen closet.
Yeah, there you
okay,
go. It's
linen,
like a linen
closet.
closet.
Or additional pantry if you want. I think you can do the pantry too. I think this is a
think you
pantry.
can. Yes.
Yeah, I believe it's a pantry in addition to this because we're in the kitchen, right? So this is your coffee nook, then this is the pantry. Okay. Okay, they have, Benjamin, an Ecobee thermostat as well.
Thermostat.
I like that, it's a fancy one. It's a mud area. Like the style that they put, the color combination.
Yes.
Oh, then you're right. Might be a linen closet there, so this is, or a pantry. Again, it's flexible, but this is another, a pantry. The official pantry, by the way.
Pantry.
So they have
all
also
your
cabinets
things.
here.
A lot of space.
Yes.
And this is that second garage we were talking about.
Okay. You can use this as storage space if they really don't want to use it as the garage,
Yes, because this home
like
is
what they do.
It's a three-car garage, but they just decided to separate that.
That's nice. At least you have your own. You can, again, it's a flexible space that you can use. Storage, garage.
It's a great design.
Okay, let's head to, is that like a breakfast area?
Breakfast / dining.
Right, breakfast. Really nice. Oh, I like how
I like
there's
what
a
they did here.
seating
Okay,
here.
yeah, I see what they did here.
See, like a
I see
warm
the vision.
vibe. Yeah, right. Nice. Because you can see all the windows here, right? Overlooking your swimming pool. It's like you're not in Houston.
Oh, it's like you're in the mountains, am I right?
Country style. Ooh, this is so nice, Ben. Look at this. Ooh, this is nice. And I think,
Okay.
okay, we have the kitchen. This is like the media room,
I wanna say
open
this
media
is-
room.
Oh yeah, media room and sort of a bar area.
Ooh, I like this waterfall.
Waterfall countertops.
Yes, countertop. Nice.
Got bar seating.
The feel is like, I can bake some pizza here.
Yes, that's what I'm getting that feeling, like a rustic, like Italian, Like mountain style.
Pasta, eating pasta, just chilling out. Ooh, I like this as well. Nice.
Media area. Look
You
at
know,
the
nowadays,
ceiling.
don't you notice that for the media area, they don't cover it? It's kind of open, but you have the
Yes.
dark paints.
I've been noticing that, yeah, with a lot of homes now, with some of
Uh-huh.
these modern homes, for the media rooms, they just don't include it as its own room. They kind of open it up to the house.
Yes. Look at the ceiling. I like that too, and how they put that ship planks and stuff.
Yeah, some more like
Yeah,
wood.
ship plank. Ship plank. Trying to pronounce that correctly. Oh, look at that. The frames and how they incorporated all of that in one area.
Very
Nice, the
it's
balance.
very interesting
really nice.
how they stage this.
You don't have to put, usually in the media room, you put like all the media decor, like the movie scenes, right? I see that a lot, but they just put the regular frames, which really made it really warm and inviting.
And oh, look, you got like a sort of wine bar here.
A chiller.
A chiller. That's what I
Chiller,
meant.
not really a bar. But I think there's two of them here that you can incorporate. Again, this is a custom home.
Yes. And I'm really in love with this stone here. I like that
Yes.
stone a lot. And if you notice, once again with these homes, the fence pattern, right, Jennifer, is like a sort of alternating fence pattern. Instead of like the fences being on one side and one, you know, that alternating pattern that you usually see in a suburb, this one's like alternating every single picket.
Yes. And they have this entirely, sliding doors.
There's one big sliding door. So let's go open that. You got that, Jennifer?
No, I didn't. Hang on,
Let's
I
go
have so-
see this.
I have
Let's
so
see
many
this.
things in my hand.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Okay.
I'll have
do it
Benjamin do
myself.
it. So many things in my hand. No, I think it's locked.
Okay, guys, we don't want to mess up that door, but good thing there is another door leading to the outside. So let's go check out the outside.
They're funny. Okay. Ooh, like the wind. Ooh, wow, the pool.
Ooh.
Don't you notice I automatically focus on the pool? I like the sound of the water.
Yes, and look at that. They included like some drainage stuff here, just in case the water gets too much. You can sort of see the water through here as well.
Yeah, it's like a filter, I guess, for them.
got
But they
a
have the
water
clean,
cleaner.
like the one who's cleaning the pool automated.
Yeah, the pool
like
cleaner.
a pool
Yeah.
cleaner. So you kind of see what the outside looks like.
It's like seems like some sort of like fireplace area here as well. So you could hang out under the Texas stars. Because you guys already know the stars at night are big and bright in Texas. I probably got that wrong, but
Just for perspective, it's windy right now, so it's perfect weather, though it's a bit hot, but the wind kind of, and the trees, right? The trees kind of makes it really cool and cozy.
I agree with that. And even the grass is also different too. You notice that it's not your typical grass. Pretty sure this is Bermuda.
I think you're right. I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm pretty
Bermuda,
sure
not
it's Bermuda
St.
grass.
Augustine, because we have St. Augustine in our home. And another property we have like Bermuda. It's easy to take care of. It's like the golf course grass, right?
Yeah, it's
I
like
think?
sort of like golf course grass. It's a little bit more nicer than your typical grass. And on this side, kind of how you have your outdoor eating area, as well as grill.
Kitchen with a sink.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
it comes with a sink as well. Seems like
Your fridge.
it's got a fridge out here as well, so that's good.
Look at this. This is huge post here. See?
Yeah, so usually for the homes that we see, it's kind of like a small
Yeah,
outdoor
but this
post.
is a big one,
This one
massive.
It's bigger than me. Okay, it's bigger
Look
than
at
me.
that, like a giant. Look at the ceiling also there.
Kind of like a vaulted ceiling again. And then, oh yeah, out here, look at that. This one comes with a generator. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here.
If, let's say, in the future they sell this house, then it will come with a generator. But again, that's an option for you to do in the future if you want to do a generator. And we have contacts also if you need one.
Yes, and what's also cool about this home is that I'm pretty sure this has, it has full gutters.
Yeah, for this
full gutters all the way around.
Yes.
And French drains. There's a lot of
and it again, it
flies here.
depends on the property and the lot. I guess this entails that they need to put a French drain.
Sorry guys, there's a lot of things flying around here, Jennifer. Let's want to go back
we can
inside?
go in, yes, because we have to go to the second floor. We have not, or did we go to the second floor already?
We have not gone to the second floor yet, so
that's an exciting
we can go
thing.
check that out.
Okay, let's check it out then. Come on, let's go to the second floor.
I like that there's no carpet.
Yes, but there'll be one here in the gym. They converted it to like a gym.
Oh yes, it's like a gym.
Look at this.
Oh, and they include a glass door with it. Interesting.
So I guess it's custom. I guess you can do whatever you please. So they made it a gym for this area. So you can do it as an office space too, again.
Yeah, you're right.
But for now, they utilized it as a gym.
Yeah, I like how they utilize that space into this. Me personally, I would like a slightly bigger gym. This is already a big gym as it is, but.
So they have this game room area.
They give it a rodeo theme.
Yes, nice.
And by the way, if you guys don't know, the Houston Rodeo, it's one of the best in Texas.
I think there's one. Kelly Clarkson is coming over.
Yes.
Yes. And get ready, Ben. We need to wear our cowboy hats.
Don't worry, I'm prepared.
And this is another room. Ooh, so nice. It's like a vibe of like an Indian. What do you call that, Benjamin? With all these patterns, like an Indian
It's
thing.
like,
yeah. Very nice. Also kind of rustic too, but nice.
more butterfly theme. I see a lot of butterflies. Ooh, look, you can see outside here.
Like a rattan lamp that they put. See, like a rustic design. Rattan. Butterfly, you're right. Butterfly.
And they have a, wow, the bedroom here also has a walk-in closet.
Okay, and I think this is order.
Comes with its own bathroom.
Oh yes, for this room, yes.
We should open the light for them. I don't know why this isn't open. There we go.
All the way there. Okay, I'll just.
Tub and shower combo.
Yes, I'll just close it because. And I think this is locked. Okay,
That could
let's
be-
see.
they might be using that for storage
Maybe
space.
there's another. Oh, it's a bathroom. That's why it's locked.
Oh, that. Okay, so there's
Yeah.
2 doors leading to one
This
bathroom.
yes, for the one in the game room, if they want to access that, and this room has its own bathroom too. Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like what they did.
You'll see a huge walk-in closet there as
This
well.
bedroom, wow. All of them come with walk-in closets. Okay. You'll never run out of space for clothing.
Okay. Guess this is all for the second floor, Ben.
Yes, this is all for this second floor.
Yes. So let's go down.
Oh, and this door I'm pretty sure leads to the attic.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think, let me see.
This usually gives it away,
Oh.
this black mark down here.
Okay, then you can see. Oh, they put it for storage. That's really nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Cool. So there's the map between downtown and College Station.
The woodlands.
So if you look at, okay, so here we are. There's Magnolia. The $1 billion Magnolia Town Center is coming in here. That is going to be like the Woodlands Town Center.
Nice.
And it's about 8 minutes from this model home. Okay. Then you've got right over here to the Woodlands. That's about 30 minutes. Okay. Then, you know, right down here, you go here, boom, here. That's where they're putting in the Toro Center. Right?
Nice.
Where the Texans are going to be. So from here to here, I clock that out, and that's about 30 minutes. So whether you want to go to the Woodlands or you want to go here, it's about 30 minutes. It's all freeway. Okay. Or if they want to get to Lake Conroe, or Lake Conroe's up here. I mean, it's very quick
lot
to
of
go
possibilities.
for the weekend, right? So if your families are coming here and they want to go have a lake house up in Conroe,
Right.
There's just a lot of options, right? And even to get into, I mean, then they've got the airport right here, and then if they want to go into Houston, it's about probably 45, 50 minutes.
Right.
So it's
Not
all
knowing-
like really easily accessible.
Yeah, and to not have to go, if you don't go in rush, no one wants to go anywhere in a big city in rush hour traffic.
Right, definitely.
Right.
And do you predict this kind of becoming like the next Woodlands?
It's going to
So-
be a woodland slash
Bridgeland?
Bridgeland.
Nice.
Woodland
Yeah,
slash
so
Bridgeland,
this,
so-
just so you know, this is one of the largest communities that just opened. It's 6,000 acres.
Wow.
This is going to be a 25-year project.
25 years.
So,
and you're only...
so this is the start. So let me show you. Plus, so if you look at, so this is a 57, almost 6,000 acres, right? We are right.
Oh, I see it in that tiny. There's the model home park. Okay.
Everything in green. This is the 5,700 acres.
Oh wow.
Everything in
Okay.
green.
So
and we're this
Tiny portion.
okay, wow. So just to put that into perspective, okay. So this tiny part here is
That's the model home
us.
park.
That's the model home part.
This is my first section, my 80-foot section right there.
And that's the whole. Wow.
That's
That is
57.
massive.
Massive.
That is massive.
So do you see all this in gray? That is all commercial development that's coming along Aggie Expressway on your way to College Station. Okay?
Gotcha.
There are already big box retailers that have committed to certain parcels of land.
How about this part here? Is it also future also?
Yes,
entry?
that's a
Okay.
future entry right there off of Aggie Expressway because this is going to be commercial. So the next phases we're looking at having larger lots as well.
Right.
This kind of makes me want to move.
Now here, it's always good, obviously, to get in early to a master plan community.
Right.
Because retail follows rooftops, and that value is going to skyrocket, right?
Yes.
Prices of the homes will not go down. The lot premiums will go up. So right now, we're not charging lot premiums.
Oh, nice. Uh-huh.
So everything is going to be rolled in, and basically what we're doing now is we're just drawing their dream blueprint for them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So also they're very smart at how they're drawing the community. Most master plan communities, you know, you have to wait, you know, quite a long time before the amenities are built. And keep in mind, this is just the first section of amenities. There will be multiple multiple amenity sections built out. So right here, when you came in, so this is right here off of, this is Aggie Expressway, right? And then you just, this is where you came in. This is the beautiful entrance in, and right here is the park.
Arroyos.
We showed that off earlier in our video. So
Yeah,
that's where the construction's going on.
that's right.
Okay, 14 miles. Gotcha.
Let me show you the school.
Now we're looking at the school districts.
section.
Magnolia.
Where? Where's my school? I've got my school map somewhere. I'm having, there we go. So there's the school. So we're here. The Magnolia West High School is just literally right down 486.
Okay.
And when you're on 249, like this is the one exit down at 1488, and the junior high and the intermediate school is there, and then Williams. So when you get down to that next exit,
Okay.
you go that way to get to the junior high, you go this way to get to elementary.
Oh, that's really close.
It's really close. And in other master plan communities, that is pretty much the distance that you have to drive. Now, we will have multiple elementary schools smack in the middle of this community because it's 5,700 acres, right? If you think
There's a
of
lot.
Ridgeland, if you think of any extremely large master plan communities, they're elementary smack in the middle, but you are going to have to drive a minute or so to get to the
Right.
massive, high schools. Because if you think about, Cy-Fair, you think about Katy and Fulshire area. Katy, you can throw a stone, and there's 7 high schools right around you, right? Because it's so large, and those high schools, there's 1,000 kids in each graduating class. That is going to happen out here.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
So
Super exciting.
Yeah, so
Yes.
So we're getting started, and
Okay.
we'd love to work with you and your
Sure,
clients.
sure.
Okay, so we have just exited out of Partners in Building.
Okay,
And
so
what do you think, Jennifer?
it's really nice. Rhonda was really helpful. So what we can do right now is we can visit the inventory home. Is that it then?
Yes, we can start touring the inventory home. We can probably tour Frederick Harris, another video.
Another
But we
video?
want to show you guys what these homes look like in person so that you can really visualize what you're getting yourself into.
Right.
Okay, we are on our way to the inventory home so that we can give you guys a good look at this. A lot of construction going on. Okay, so we've just arrived here in the inventory home of Partners in Building. And just to clarify to you guys, Partners in Building is a custom home builder. So right now, this floor plan is let me get the floor plan right here. It is the 16645 floor plan. So you can see it right here. 16645 floor plan, but this is just an inventory home once again, and they can actually add anything you want. So any upgrades that you want, they will add on to it, because once again, they are a custom home builder. So every home is going to be different in one way or the other, depending on your exact specifications. For this specific home, it's actually located in a little cul-de-sac here, so I just want to show that. You can see that they're building another home back there, and this cul-de-sac has actually some lots available still. So this one's a Partners in Building. So the one that we have right here is the Partners in Building inventory home, but behind me you can see a bunch of Frederick Harris lots. That's another custom home builder, which we will tour their model home in another video or in a bit. But there's still so much land here. I cannot get over how beautiful this area is, and especially the weather right now. It's windy, it's not super hot, so yeah. Okay, you guys, since Jennifer is currently dealing with some clients right now, we'll go ahead and take a look at this home. So I just want to first of all acknowledge the frontage. I really like what they did. The grass has also been newly just put in there. Got some trees. Also kind of like these sort of good gravel they got here. This one is also a 3-car garage. You can see it's separated. You got 2-car garage here, as well as another 1-car garage there. And guys, just to give a quick overview of this home, it has around over 4,100 square feet of living space. 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 1 half bath, and a 3-car garage, which we just pointed out. So upon entering the home, wow, okay. You got a huge entrance here. Very grand entrance, a lot of windows throughout. and double doors. You can see the Partners in Building rug. I kind of like what they did here. Seems like there's like a bunch of gutters throughout the front of the home. And I think it's a good design that they put some rocks here, so, you know, in case water and stuff from the rain is coming down, it drains out here. And you can also kind of see, let me just look at this real quick. You can see that the gutters and the downspouts kind of lead straight into the ground. And that might lead somewhere out there. So let's go inside. Okay, so first of all, I just want to admire the entrance. Look at this. There's so much natural light here, you know it's my favorite thing. Got double doors. Very large window in the top. And if you look at the very top, you got tray ceilings along with this very stunning light piece. And upon entering the home, to your right, you can find, I don't really know if you're, I'm gonna call this a study room. I'm gonna call this a study room. It's very big for a study room. Very high ceilings for a study room as well. I'm gonna call it a study room. They kind of staged it here sort of as a lounge area. And you got 2 glass doors on either side. Once again, this home has 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 1 half bath, and a 3-car garage. Over 4,100 square feet of living space here, and even more lot space. You can see as you enter off to the right, you got a staircase leading up to the 2nd floor. And this is the living area. You also sort of have a floor-to-ceiling fireplace, stone fireplace, and wood beams throughout the ceiling, kind of like the vaulted ceilings a little bit. It's a bit different in that it kind of connects to your dining area as well as kitchen. They sort of staged this part as the dining area. There's more part over there though, so I think that could be your dining area, a breakfast area, another area that you could sort of like a flex space that you could use that for. But there's a lot of space here. You also have transom windows to let in some more natural lighting with views of the backyard. And what I like about their fences is that the pickets are alternating instead of like alternating like those large portions of the picket fences. It's each individual picket that's alternating, which gives it a very unique look. Well, before we move on to the kitchen area, I want to check out the primary bedroom area. So upon entering, the primary bedroom will be to your right. So let's go here. Once again, you have a very large bathroom space. And you could technically call this, as I was talking with Jennifer, you could call this a tub and shower combo because it's all in one giant shower enclosure, but it's very large. They just included it all in one thing. And it's a very good, neat little design because all the water is just kept here, all the moisture is just kept there. You have dual vanities. And you got your walk-in closet over here with your toilet off to the side here. Now comparing it to the model home, I think the model home has a little bit more closet space, but this is still already a lot of closet space in itself. I can kind of consider this as kind of like a tiny little bedroom, if you know what I mean. As we move on, we have the primary bedroom here. I like what they did here. Once again, you have more tray ceilings, and they included 2 wood beam accents to complement that. Kind of like the color that they included as well. There's so much to explore here, guys. So much to explore. And you know how I like my natural lighting with big open windows. This one has views of the backyard. This one has a pretty large backyard because once again, this home is in a cul-de-sac. They're building some more homes there. This part of the community, which is around the 80-foot section, is still mostly undeveloped. But this community it's in its first phase. So you're actually, if you join in phase 1 of Colton, you're gonna get a lot of homes here at a very, very good price point. Very good price point. Because usually with the phase 1 homes, those ones will usually have the best price points, best incentives, because people, it's the start of the community, basically. Moving on to the other side here, you have another bedroom with views of the front yard. I don't want to step on this very nice carpet here, so this one also comes with its own bathroom. Let's open the lights here. Comes with a tub and shower combo. And also, quite interestingly, there is a walk-in closet right next to the bathroom. I kind of like that little design that they did here. And it's a sliding door, so let's see if we can open this. There we go. It's a sliding door leading to this walk-in closet space. Let's close this. All right. I'd like to reiterate once again that Partners in Building is a custom home builder. So a lot of the stuff that you will see can be altered or changed if you wanted to. So comparing that to your regular production builders, you get more flexibility when it comes to inventory homes, because sometimes with inventory homes, production builders will not change anything. They're not going to do anything, but Partners in Building can. And let's try to turn on some of the lights here. Oh, and actually for this specific kitchen here, there is no under cabinetry lighting. And if you notice, some of these cabinets also don't have windows on them, because once again, those could be like extra upgrades. But that can always be changed. I really like this countertop. It's massive. If you notice with this sink, it's just one big sink. Blanco. This one does not come with a built-in refrigerator, so you will have to order the refrigerator with it. Or they can probably build it for you. Once again, they're a custom home builder. So, you know, whatever your heart's desire, you can negotiate with them on that part. This one though comes with all stainless steel appliances. Looks like you got a microwave as well as top and bottom oven here, and a dishwasher. Moving on to the other part of the home, you got another bathroom here. They gave it a really black accent all throughout with that flooring right there. Ooh, and here's the pantry. Wow, okay. There's a lot of space in this pantry. For all your cooking needs. And moving on, look at this. We got the utility area here. Has more darker tones. They got black cabinetry. Also a sink right there. And I want to take a look at the flooring once again. The flooring here is different. It's like hexagonal, black, grayish, beige colors here. You also got your electric connections and gas connections for your washer and dryer. And then this side is the mud. And this door should lead to your 2-car attached garage. So look at that. Got a lot of space here. And I want to make one thing clear, you know. What we noticed for these garage doors is that they're sealed. I don't know if you can like see that. There's like no space between them at all. And if you try to like knock on them, it's pretty tough. It's got a very tough material to it. So it's not just a regular garage door. I don't really see these that often. That's how you know it's a whole nother quality. And on the other side of the home, I did miss doing, I think, the other garage door, but that's the one with the 1-car garage. Okay, let's move on to the second floor. What I like about these newer homes, there's not a lot of carpet going around. And right as I say that, there's actually carpet up here. At least it's a high quality carpet though. If you check out the entrance here, look at that, we got views of the entrance from the second floor here. In some other homes, you might find like views of the second floor going down to the living room and stuff, but we don't have that here. So it seems like what we have here is one of those game/lounge rooms. It's a flex space, you can do whatever you want with it. You also got the attic right there. We can't access it though because there is no sort of handle to latch onto it. You got views from the front right here. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did not turn on the lights earlier. Now I turned them on, but you could tell like how much natural light was coming in to the home without any lights on. And it's already really bright inside, which is a really good sign. Here is it with the lights on. And moving on to the next part of the second floor. To our left here, we have one of the bedrooms. You actually have a walk-in closet right here as you enter. And then a little bit of a hallway, and then you get into one of the bedrooms here. And oh, look, it comes with its own bathroom with a tub and shower combo. So let's take a look at that. kind of like what they did here. They kind of have like a chrome, like a gold, copperish, goldish chrome fixtures. Also for the shower head at the same time. And you also got a vanity here. And you know, as I said earlier, you know, there's a lot of stuff is still in development. This is the only home right now in its area. So somebody save this for, like, you know, future reference. This is history right here. Making history right here. It's beautiful weather, very windy. And just to reiterate, this home is a phase 1 community. So there are already a few residents in Colton, but this is this is brand new community, brand new. So they're offering a lot of good incentives. This is the other bedroom, and this is its bathroom with those nice goldish chrome fixtures on the tub and shower combo and some vanities. And here's the bedroom itself. This one's a little bit more differently designed. You got the walk-in closet in here, off to the side of the bedroom. And once again, you can get more views of the outside, in which is a phase 1 community, so there's not a lot of homes here, but lots of good incentives. And just to say again, you know, Colton, College Station, and Houston, it's in between those two, and it's a very nice in the middle place where you can be in the middle of both College Station and Houston and get the best of both worlds.
Hey guys, apologize for that. Client called today, so I had to attend to client meetings and a conference call, and glad Benjamin was able to give you a quick tour of this property.
Hey, Jennifer's back.
Yes, you can see we're live. We're also doing clients at the same time, taking phone calls, and at the same time sharing all these wonderful homes to you guys.
So hopefully you will be one of them.
See, we're kind of passionate on that, even though we're doing this and we have a client call that it's an emergency that we need to handle. We have to, you know, work side by side with each other.
Yes, but how about Jennifer? Let's tour the rest of this home.
Sure, not a problem. Let's do it. Okay, let's head out here. Oh, wow. Ooh, careful on that.
Oh yeah, watch out there. There's a little bit of a step here. So
it is a stucco elevation, Ben. Do you see that? Like the exterior?
I do see that, yes. The ceilings are also, this kind of reminds me of that model home in, do you know that other community, Audubon?
Yes, and if you look at the ceiling, I'm looking at it so it's covered, means that it's good for a ceiling fan. So they did it that way.
Oh yes, some of those places are covered. You can
I'm really
attach
not gonna
a ceiling fan.
step here because it seems it's fresh sod. I don't want to bring mud inside the home, but you can kind of like pan it around, Ben.
Very large backyard
Right.
space.
No neighbors yet, but you'll have neighbors. But just wanted to show you how far it is.
And judging by the gutters here, I'm assuming, don't
They
take
have
my word
full?
for it, that this home has full gutters.
Yes, it seems to be. Like I see it there. Yes, it has full gutters, front and back. And again, this is partners in building. They can customize whatever you like. Even with inventory homes, they can still add one. If you can see here, if let's say you wanted to add an outdoor kitchen, they can still put that in here. See, they have already
they got a bunch of,
it's plumbed
stubs.
already for that, for the gas stubs and stuff.
I like that how they planted a lot of trees too. They did for that.
Right. Oh, wow, it's like a nice bird there.
Yeah,
Is that a
there's
bird?
still a lot of wildlife here. Look at it. There's like a bird up there.
Yeah, is that a hawk? Okay, so let's head back in. And have you toured the entire area, Ben? I think we're good, right?
Yes, we are good. And we actually have one more inventory home we can tour next. So
Yes.
Thinking about
Yes,
that
I think
next
we
one?
can still have one more. Yes.
yeah, we can store it for that next one. Let's go do it. Okay, so
That's a nice pan, Benjamin. I like the
and
sky.
I like the sky. Beautiful. So we just finished touring this inventory home. We're gonna tour the next inventory home.
Yes. So stay tuned.
Okay, we just arrived at the second inventory home. And once again, you know, it is a privilege to be out here, to be able to do this for you guys. You can kind of think of us as your eyes and ears for your realtors out here. And there's
Hi.
Jennifer. Okay, got the umbrella, we're all ready.
Yes. Just to give them perspective, it's mid 80s right now. It's really, really hot. So just
We consider it hot.
yes, for us, it's really hot. Okay, let's head on to the next inventory home. No, not actually, it's not inventory. Yeah, I think it's inventory
It
because
is
they
an
already
inventory
did it,
home.
but they can custom this inventory home.
Yeah, they can still customize it some more for you.
And that's what's nice about Partners in Building. They even service celebrities. They're not like a production builder, right? Building like same inventory floor plan.
Yeah, they're a custom home builder.
Yes, they're a custom home. If you like a sunken living room, they can do it for you. If you like a unique space in your garage, they can do it for you.
And
So whatever you like, if you have something, an inspiration home, like in a magazine, show
they
it to
can-
them, then they can
They can build it.
build it as long as you provide them their budget.
Yes.
The price point. What price point you want to build on? Let's say 1 million, right? 1 million, or I think you have to have 300,000 for the design center. That's what she mentioned earlier.
Yes, so there are budgets in place, and you can contact us for that so that we can hook you guys up with some information.
Okay, let's open this one now.
And also, I want to again repeat, for the inventory homes of Partners in Building, it can still be changed, it can still be customized as compared to those production builders where sometimes you can't change some of those things.
Okay.
This one also has double doors, if you guys noticed.
Okay, we're touring another inventory home over 100 square feet.
Over 4,100 square feet.
4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 3-car attached garage.
Yes, and as you can see, we're here in the foyer area. As I said earlier, double doors,
I like the double doors. It makes it a grand entrance when you go in.
double windows. Look at that, and you got the that little light piece at the very top. I like that.
Right. Wood flooring, and on the left-hand side, okay, they have
Got
the study.
2 glass doors.
It's high ceiling.
Yeah, the study also has high ceilings as well, and views of the front yard. And there's trees there, and as much as I really like the trees, it most likely will not be there. Since this is
Yes,
just
you
a
will
phase
have
one.
neighbors. And again, they are pre-selling. They're only, I think, to build this out, it will take 25 years. If I remember it right, whoever the developer is the same as Aliana.
Yes.
Yes, Aliana.
So correct.
And it's like she's saying it's like a Bridgeland
and the
Aliana
Woodlands.
combination. Yeah, Bridgeland, Aliana, Woodlands combination. So with a lot of commercial developments. So
It's really going to take some time to build everything out. And as she said earlier, you know, like, and as Jennifer said, 25 years it's going to take to build everything out. So
look at this. Okay, it has cabinets in
I don't
more
wanna say-
space. More space in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
aisle
yeah,
counter,
yes.
right? So a lot of people will say, "Oh, our pantry, I have a small pantry," but this will be your pantry as well. You can use that as your extra space, storage space. And these are granite countertops.
cool. The bar seating area.
What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5
gas
burner.
range. Does this one have under cabinetry lighting?
None.
No, it does not.
But you look at this, it's also venting outside. I believe there's no way for us to open it to verify, but I'm assuming it is.
Yes.
And stainless steel.
Appliances.
Okay. Okay, this is the microwave, double oven.
Once again, this can all be
Backsplash.
changed. This can all be changed since they're a custom builder.
I think they can change it for you with an added price, but see here, oh, this is the pantry.
It all depends. So
yeah, depends.
Don't take
That's
our
why they
word
need to
for it.
draw it out for you guys if this is the home you like. And you'll only have to add a certain amount of money for the deposit. And I guess for the promotion, what she said, there's a free pool, right? 55,000 just for this month. It will depend. It will depend. So just for today, what's today's date? It's around March. So March, you
Yes.
might be able to get that option.
Yes.
But
so,
again, it changes. Just wanted to relay that for you.
Yes. So partners in building, they do have incentives that change every single
Yes, and-
month.
Yes, every builder does that, change their promotions. So if you need the latest and greatest promotion, reach us out. And
Reach out to
again,
us.
we're partnered with several builders, sales counselors. We have a network of them that they can help us get you the best price.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Mud area. I
mud
guess this
area
is,
here.
okay, this is the opening in the garage.
Oh yeah, there's the garage.
So we have like a 3-car, okay, 3-car
Oh, okay.
tandem.
Wow.
3-car tandem. I know some people I see in the comments before that, oh, a 3-car tandem is not really a 3-car garage, but it is.
Yeah, you can
See?
fit 3 cars in it.
Because sometimes you don't want to see the front or facade of your home with all garage space, and a lot of people are leaning to a 3-car tandem because you only see 2 in front of the elevation rather than a long area of full garage space, right?
Yes. And what I did notice, Jennifer, for like these garage doors is that they're a bit more different in the regular garage doors. Like in the other inventory home, there was it was pretty tough. Or actually,
Oh,
no.
I think this has the
Never mind.
insulation. I think this has the covered insulation.
Yes.
That's why it's different. Or maybe, no, it's just a different, there's no insulation because typically if it has an insulation, it will have this space here covered. But this is just a different style of garage.
In the
door.
other inventory home, that the one that I was walking through, the garage there was like way more thicker.
Oh,
And I
so
was,
it
like,
has
knocking
that
on it.
insulation.
Yes,
Oh,
it does.
cool. And they also have this sprinkler irrigation system. And what I like about the lights is not the small bulb light, but rather all over you have the long white fluorescent light here and 2 of them here.
Yes.
Okay, for that. Okay, let's see here, the utility area.
Ooh, nice.
They like this diagonal pattern tiles, I noticed that.
Yeah, checkered patterns.
Yes, so it has a sink in your utility area.
You got
And
all
cabinets,
your-
lots of cabinet space.
You got all your connections there too.
Ooh, Benjamin, look at this hidden thing underneath here.
I noticed this when I walked in.
What are you going to use this space for? So I'm not like standing here right now.
Oh. It's kind of like one of those Harry Potter. You know, like Harry Potter is like sleeping inside of.
I guess they just opened that space to you can put, I'm thinking like a storage, but I don't think so because you have the window there.
It's a
So
little
it's a
bit
bit
of a-
odd space.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that to your imagination.
You kind of gotta like crawl through there.
Uh-huh.
Bit of an odd.
Yeah, odd space.
It's a unique one though.
Yes, uh-huh. Let's head up here. So you can see,
You can kind of see.
yeah,
what-
this kind of like an odd space. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that to your imagination and what you will put on there.
More windows up here.
They have the media room.
Oh, and they got carpet up here.
But it's the durable carpet. Did you see that?
Yeah, I do see
Not
that.
the regular,
It's kind of similar to
Yes.
the one in the other inventory home that we
similar
went.
to a movie house. Like when you go to a movie house, the high traffic carpet kind of thing.
Yes.
So this is the media. So it really doesn't have the window or opening, but it has the 2 double doors here. Okay.
Very nice.
And thermostat. Okay, another odd thing, Ben, like for this carpet,
Yes, the
why
carpet
they did it that
changes.
way? Again, this is a custom builder. You can request that to be changed because obviously for us, I don't like it. I don't like the transition. It should be the same as all of these.
Yes, and also this is the same exact carpet that was also like going in the, that other inventory.
Like there's
home
like a
that I was in.
transition.
Yeah, there was like a transition to it, which I find.
Again, we can help you on that. We can negotiate with you all and help you. Again, we represent buyers, your best interest. So
Yes, we specialize new construction, first-time buyers.
yes, and
veteran buyers.
even though we have a close connection with builders, we can help you save more.
Yes, and we also specialize a lot in like relocation as well.
So
This
I
one has a tub and
guess,
shower
this is
combo.
a huge closet here space. So this is like a mother-in-law suite then, but on the second floor. I'll just say guest suite, not really mother-in-law, because sometimes the mother-in-law would like to be downstairs. They don't want to, you know.
You don't want to move your mother-in-law upstairs.
Yes, they don't want to use the staircase.
And also they include the walk-in closet inside of the bathroom. This was also kind of similar to that other floor plan that I walked inside, that we walked inside of.
So yes. Okay, what else? Let's look at the across from the area.
It's a bridge.
I guess
here.
what I like about this is a fireplace because it's like all the way to the top,
getting floor
like the
to ceiling.
design, right?
So much natural light. So much.
And again, if you notice like the ceiling fan, if they see the ceiling fan and they don't like the ceiling fan, I'm sure with our negotiation, obviously, we can still change that to a fan that you will prefer, because I don't think that this fan kind of like, if you pan it there, Benjamin, with the strings in the middle, it's not luxury to us.
You see, it's not long enough to, you can't,
unless there's a controller
grab on
down there. But I mean, it's not as luxury, but again, we can help you on that regard. And all the rooms, I believe it's wired and blocked for ceiling fans.
yes. It's
They
one of
have the
bedrooms.
controls here.
This is one of the bedrooms, correct?
Yes, one of the bedrooms. And they also, this bedroom also has a bathroom. As I said, this has 4 bedrooms, 4 full bath, and 1 half.
Cool.
So each,
Okay.
it seems that each bedroom has their own bathroom.
This one has a tub and shower combo with a big window to look outside, you know, while you're showering.
While you're showering.
Say hi to your neighbor.
Yeah, that's quite weird. Okay. Now look at here.
Oh, it's got a little nice
what's that?
It's a closet. It's the closet space, right? The walk-in closet. That's pretty cool. Okay, so moving on with the second floor. So this is the last part here. This part will for sure lead to the attic. If you see this black indication, that means it's the attic.
It's like a threshold.
I will
believe.
not walk
Yeah, we'll not
through
walk
here
through
though.
here. But wow, you can use it as storage space because they have a decking here. See that? Floor
Yes.
decking. And
A light as well.
Okay.
There's a light there too.
is that like spray foam insulation? I
Yes,
think it
that is spray foam insulation, yes.
Yes, okay. How about the side? It's spray foam?
It's also spray foam.
Okay, that's a good insulation barrier for you, especially with the heat here.
And you also have a linen closet. Just as I expected.
And that, if you wonder what this
Oh,
wood
there we
thing
go.
is, that's for the attic space.
I remember the other inventory home also had an attic space. I was not able to find this. though.
Okay, but no worries, we can look at that. I think it's downstairs. I can't even remember,
not
but at
gonna-
least we know
I'm not
where
gonna try
it
to
is.
find it. I'm
Yes.
gonna let's put this
But
back.
at least that's the purpose of that stick, to pull down that attic door, ceiling door access.
I don't know if you also noticed, there's also a few like
Yes,
Plugs on the
yes,
ground.
it's the code that they have to do it on certain feet, every other feet.
but I think the last part of this home, let's go see the outside, the patio area. So let's go check that out. And also on the outside, I don't know if you noticed, there was like a sort of a porch area. So you can include chairs out there just to, you know,
Relax.
View the outside, just relax.
Mm-hmm. Drink your coffee.
I'm a tea person.
Yeah, drink your tea. Oh.
Actually, we haven't toured this part of the home yet. Actually, there's more to this home. Actually, we're not done yet.
Yeah, we're not done. This is
not
over
done yet.
4,000 square feet. It's a huge home.
This is the sort of dining breakfast area, if you call it as you will. You can get views of the backyard from here as well, and of your outdoor patio. This one seems to have a view of the trees, and
The dead trees. No, I'm just kidding.
most likely, I want to say that the trees might stay there, because if you notice, the fence pattern is an iron. What is it? Iron fencing, which means that it's
Possibly. We're not sure. But again, this is a question that we can ask if you're interested in this property.
yes.
Right now, we
and
don't want to worry about that yet.
It could be different, you know.
Yes.
But there's a reason why there's an iron fence there. It's so that you could see something.
Yes.
And yeah,
So, oh, okay.
this one's more of a sort of a black room.
Well, what do they call this room? Because is it
Floor plan.
like a...
Let's see this. So we just entered the family dining. This is considered a game room.
Okay, game
So this is a
room
game room right here.
on the first floor.
It could also be a flex space too.
Yes. Oh, no wonder they put it as a dark paint.
Yeah, so to give it a more game vibe, I guess you can put like neon lights, all that sort of stuff. That's how I kind of imagine it. And you also got more doors leading to your outdoor patio here. But I'm pretty sure, is there a door out there leading to the patio? The outdoor patio?
Yes.
So there's one door there, more doors here.
So before heading out, let's look at this. Are these 2 additional rooms with bathrooms?
Yes, so this is one of those, I guess, mother-in-law suites, kind of, you can kind of call it that.
Oh, okay,
little
because
bit.
it has the common bathroom for that door.
Yes, this might be locked. Oh no, it's not.
So
Okay,
it's
yeah,
like,
this is the
okay,
bathroom.
okay. At least you can access it from the room and at the same time from the game room, media room.
Yes, and in the bathroom here, you got a tub and shower combo. Walk-in closet, because we love our walk-in closets.
Okay, let me open the light there. See, make it bright.
I like what they did though, they did a great job. And let's go tour now the outdoor patio. Let's take a look at it. There we go.
Ooh, huge covered patio here. And I think is it all brick on all sides?
I'd say so, yes. Or actually, if you notice the...
Oh, the second is like a hardy.
Yeah,
thing,
they
maybe.
kind of
A hardy.
gave it a little bit of they gave the house an accent by putting like sort of a
Okay.
plank there.
It has also this. Again, they can customize an outdoor kitchen if you want to add to that to the home.
Yeah, so you can start grilling, you know.
Right, grilling,
Sunday night football.
Sunday night.
I don't watch football. I'm more of a basketball person.
But we love football too. Okay.
And once again, you got that alternating picket fencing there.
I think it's the picket fence is more of a Colton kind of neighborhood because it's a lot of them the same thing.
Yeah.
They have their own style here in this neighborhood.
Yeah, there's
And
not a lot
again,
of
we're not
communities
gonna
that like
step
that.
on this. We don't want mud going to the house, but just would like to give you a perspective on how big the lot size is or the backyard. Okay.
Let's head back inside.
Again, you have 2 access on that door and another this door. So we'll use this door for now. And I think we have not been, did we go to the primary or there?
We've been here already.
Okay, so the primary.
Yes, we can try checking out the primary. Let's go do that. Has its own long hallway here.
Oh, yes, you're right. Don't get lost. Ooh, there's wood beam there.
Yes, lots of wood beams. Tray ceiling again.
If it's for me, I'll change the ceiling fan. I'm not really a fan of it. A fan of the fan.
Fan of the
fan, right? I'm not a fan of the fan, but again, this is what's nice about Partners in Building. They can customize according to your wants.
I like the windows that they added. That was a nice touch. It's just more, feels more open.
Because basically, we did not open the entire light a bit. There's natural light coming in.
Yes, and
Ooh, I like the bathroom.
Here's the primary bathroom. Now you have dual vanities. For this one, the tub is separate from the shower. See, it's
Now I
separate.
saw the model home that the shower, that this tub is inside. It's like it's nicer, huh? It's like I like that we're in the tub is
Yes.
inside. I don't know.
I feel like
it's
I
only
do
me,
kinda like
okay?
this style.
But it's an option. You can use this tub and another one in the shower.
Though, to be honest, they're both very well presented, in my opinion. So it's just your preference. In the end, it's your preference. That's nice.
I guess this is another.
This is probably the toilet.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm not
it's
gonna
the
take a
toilet.
video of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, we don't have to take a look at the toilet.
Okay, this is the walk-in closet. Natural light. We did not turn on the lights here, so it's coming from the window.
You
So
don't
as you
have
can
to.
see. There's no his and hers, just one big
Yes.
closet.
Or you guys can just like.
Or unless this, what
subdivide
is
it.
this, Benjamin? I think we missed this double doors here. Is that the linen closet?
See, this is probably a linen closet.
Yes,
Yep,
linen
there
closet.
it is. Okay, you got more space there.
Okay.
All right, I think, Jennifer, that is all we have to go through in this home. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
actually, you know what? It's kind of, This door kind of closes with a magnet. It doesn't use like your,
Not this bowl.
it closes like
Oh,
a
nice.
magnet. You see
Okay,
that?
that's unique.
Just notice that.
Yeah, sometimes we don't notice some of the small things that they do to the house, like the baseboard. See this baseboard?
Might be.
Really huge.
Gosh,
See?
I want to say. I know they mentioned like 6 inch.
Maybe 6
In the model
inches.
home, it was 6
Yeah,
inches.
most likely it is 6
So
inches.
most likely this is
yes.
also 6-inch baseboards, and they do a meticulous amount of work, by the way, on this.
Even behind the walls, you don't see anything, but it's a sturdy material. That's what she said.
And also, I just want to like add on, it's always still good to have representation on hand when you're buying these inventory homes, when you're having custom homes, because you never know what's gonna go on, what's gonna be inside the negotiation or the
Yes.
back end.
Just wanted to share that, again, this is a custom builder floor plan. There's no specific inventory home. So if you like us to help you here to talk to the sales counselor, again, with relocation clients that we work with, a lot of them are saying, oh, we're scared to buy, we're scared to relocate. If you have trusted people or a team like us, we can help you be your eyes and ears whenever you're building from ground up. We can take videos for you. What else, Benjamin, that we can do for them? There's a lot for us to do. We can share it to you.
inspections.
Yes, inspections and stuff like that, so you feel comfortable buying a house here, especially this big of a house. It's a big investment. You don't want just relying on, you need representation, in other words.
Yes, and even like with the contracts and stuff, when it comes to purchasing new construction, the builders have the contracts written in their favor.
Yes.
So it's always good to have a second eye on things.
Though we're not attorneys.
We're not attorneys.
Okay, at least we can guide you. Maybe you can hire an attorney to read it, or we can guide you on the process to know what are the, not really red flags, but things that you can look into it, look after, especially in the contracts. Let's say delay fees, earnest money, your loan, everything like that.
Yes, and I do want to add one more thing. When you walk into a builder's model home, just keep in mind that they don't represent you. Okay, so
I know a lot of them, we get a lot of calls saying, oh, we don't need a realtor and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Again, our goal is to negotiate for you. Even for our services, we try our best to negotiate our compensation wherein the seller's paying for it or the builder's paying for it, so you don't have to worry about it. But again, it will be an upfront thing that you will know on hand if you'll be paying us or not.
Yes.
But we always work for your good, for you. We represent your best interest, so we try our best for you not to kind of worry about that. till we cross that road.
Well said, Jennifer.
Okay. So again, what else, Ben?
I think that's all I have to say. So
Okay.
see you in the next one.